What is good, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today we are at Arthur Fisher going to be doing a halo only challenge. So my bag today is all Innova halo plastic. Starting off with my putters, I have the AVR. Of course, I had to bring out the Sonic. I got the Rock 3 as my mid-range, Leopard, Hawkeye, Turn, which I'm pretty excited to bring this back out. I used to throw this all the time. And then of course I had to bring out a Halo Wraith. Should be an interesting challenge. I think if we could go my typical 4 to 5 down, I'll be pretty happy, but we're gonna see how this goes. Let's get into it. It appears they have changed some tee positions from the last time I was here, so this should be even more interesting. Hole 1 is 525 feet. It is a par 4. Definitely just need to pump something down there. Hopefully not hit an early tree down there. All right, I'm gonna start us off with the Halo Hawkeye. Turn a little bit maybe. Sit. Okay, I did hit that early tree. Every time I come on this channel, I'm always going to talk about the weather. It's a whopping 27 degrees out here, but it is quite sunny, which is helping a lot. I'm going to complain about the weather all the time, especially living in Ohio. It's just awful. One day we're at 70, the next day we're at 30 degrees and sunny. Wow, the big question is here, do I go low ceiling, dead at it, or kind of around and hopefully get a skip at it? Oh, it's not gonna, that's so straight. That was probably the worst shot I could have thrown from there. That shot felt like it needed to go so much further than it actually did. Didn't take into consideration that this is only 525 feet and I just blasted my upshot for no reason at all. We'll have to settle for par today. A lot of easy par 4s out here. Pretty light par 4s, I should say, that you really should get. Hole 1. This one is definitely the most hit or miss for me. Hole 2 is a great hole to get that birdie that we just missed. 530 feet, par 4, slightly downhill. I'm gonna go big old halo turn here. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's so late of a turn. What? I had so much hyzer on and it's still just pushed way right. I thought that was gonna have a little bit more stability than that. I think I'm gonna go Sonic right over the OB. I should be able to put this dead straight at it. I'm never this far right. I am always like way left. Dead straight, I just pulled it a little bit. That should do though. The Sonic is just something else. Just throwing a catch frisbee to the basket. There we go. We're on the board, -1 through 2. Hole 3 is gonna be 260 feet, slightly uphill. I honestly have no idea if I can get this Leopard 3 there or not. Usually I throw something a little bit faster. My mic just flew off. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Turns out Leopard 3 is definitely the move here from now on. I cannot believe how nice it is out at Arthur Fisher right now. No wind at all. Usually this place is probably the windiest course that I play. Today is just so nice and calm. So in theory, that should help us shoot better out here. I'm not gonna say it is, I'm not gonna promise anything, but come on, baby. Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, I know this is just a basic hyzer, but I never throw this shot well. Usually I throw it way too straight and I'm deep somewhere over in that area. If you are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You know what to do. We're back on the grind. At least for this week, we're back on the grind. Hole 4, 370 feet. This is pretty much a line drive through this gap. Pretty low ceiling, so it really takes a lot of power to drive it through that gap and get enough distance. I think my best bet might be Hawkeye, but I just don't know if I get Hawkeye there. I pulled it. Man, this hole gets me every single time I play it. Every single time I cannot hit that. I really think the only disc I've pured this gap with is my Surge SS. Straightest driver I've thrown and the best driver I've thrown on this hole. I don't know what it is. I can't hit this for the life of me. Gonna go AVR in from here. Sit. That AVR is quite stable, which doesn't really make it very nice to putt with today, but that's all I have. I'm not putting with the Sonic, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, that was almost a little bit too high. We have hole 5 here at 485 feet. This is a par 4, and since I cannot trust my turn to turn too much, there is OB to the right, so I'm gonna throw the Wraith here. Much more stable, shouldn't have a problem going OB unless I actually yank it over there. Oh, that's fine. Missed that tree. Yep, perfect spot. Another awesome thing about this course is, I don't know why, it's a nice course, but there is never anybody out here. Like, it doesn't usually matter what time of day I come, no one's ever here, which, I mean, I'm okay with. I don't have to wait on anybody and I can play at my own pace. But for whatever reason, this course is always dead. You know what time it is? It's Sonic time. Oh my goodness, go. Oh, what if that kicked off the tree and went in? That'd probably be the luckiest shot I've ever had. If this park was just a little bit bigger, the par fours would make a lot more sense. They're all really in between 3s and 4s, really hard par 3s or semi-easy par 4s. Hole 6, 275 feet, par 3, finally get to pull out the rock 3. This is really just a hyzer, but this like quadruple tree coming out in the center really makes it challenging to get past that because you really can't get through it. I mean, I love it if it gets past the tree. Yep. Hole 7 here at 270 feet, a hole that I have yet to birdied, but I haven't played it very much. For what I have in my arsenal today, I think the best disc here is going to be this Leopard or my Wraith. The Wraith is probably a little too much for it, so I'm going to go with the Leopard. Ironically, it looks exactly like the Wraith. Yeah, I pulled it, yanked it through the middle. But it should work. Might be a little deep. Oh wow, that's really deep actually. Maybe a little bit more hyzer would have been perfect. Definitely threw it too straight. And also, like I said, I yanked it through the middle. I wanted to go left side. This is what we're left with. Jump putt downhill. Probably really don't need to jump putt it, but that's my best putt typically. Oh baby. Par, par, par. Doesn't hurt us, doesn't help us. I think we are still 4 down through 7. Hole 8 is going to be a par 4, 475 feet. There's a basket here, but really it's 2 chip shots off to the left side and then chip to the basket. Gonna go with the Halo Wraith. Forehand around this and then hopefully we got mid-range in. Get out of it. As long as it's, yeah, that's perfect. Pretty much exactly what you want to do here. Just be up there in the middle. If you have the power to go over the OB, all the power to you, I guess, but I do not. And I typically still land in the same spot if I throw backhand turnover than when I throw the forehand. Kind of in between my mid-range and AVR, although I do think the AVR is enough disc. This isn't a far shot. I just actually have to put some power into the AVR rather than throw the mid-range soft. That is so stable, my goodness. But that's pretty perfect. I'm probably not throwing it all that hard, but it really reminds me of the Sky God 4 and how stable the Sky God 4 is. It's probably not that overstable, but it's stable. Last hole of the day at 260 feet, probably the easiest par 3 we have. I am gonna go with the Rock 3. As long as it's stable, and it is. Wow, pretty solid round today. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for my Innova Halo bag only. Played really solid out here. I think I was 5 or 6 under through 9, which I'm pretty happy about. The Halo plastic lived up to the hype today. I don't know if it always lives up to the hype, but today it did me well. The Halo turn was a lot more flippy than I thought it was going to be. I thought this had a little bit more stability to it. This is an old Halo turn that I've thrown before, so that probably has something to do with it. Maybe that's why I replaced it with my Hades. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.